masters of speed. This is Formula One.
Right then, welcome back. It's Japan. You can see it's soggy. Let's go. So starting P2 with Charles Leclerc. 5 red lights. Bit of a slow start, to be fair, but it's alright. We've got plenty of time. And you stay off them curbs. I haven't raced Japan yet in anger this game. I think we've got a league race next week. Not too bothered sticking with Verstappen just yet. Let him go. Simply because he's dumping on his ERS. This is a corner that you want to stay off the curbs completely. Just gotta love the straight line speed of these guys. And you probably find that the downforce that I'm running from the setup is probably a heck of a lot higher than what the AI cars are using, but the AI will dump all their battery.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Right, here comes Alonso. Look at the straight line speed on this. But what'll happen is he will bail out. Oh, he should have bailed out a lot sooner. But that's okay. A heck of a brake check. Lucky not to lose my front wing. Oh, not bad. Alright, I try and get Alonso into there.
Good job, nice overtake.
And then I'm going to try and deal with Verstappen next. 2.1 though is a lot to pull back. I mean, I've got the downforce to do it. The setup feels absolutely fine in the wet. It's just a straight line from Spoon Corner to the 130R is where I'm going to suffer a little bit, because in the corners the AI is absolutely shocking. In the straights though, they're absolutely rapid. And it's in the corners where you can catch them the most, because obviously of our downforce, we're running greater downforce than what they are. So that obviously they're having to slow down far more than what we are.
Fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
That's a problem as well in the wet. It's extremely difficult to overtake. Obviously more so around Japan. It's an old style it's a Herman Tilke circuit. The only figure of 8 circuit. Proper driver circuit is Suzuka. Absolutely love it. Would be on one of my top 5 greatest circuits to drive and visit. I'd love to go to Japan in real life. I think we've gone a bridge too far. I don't think we are actually going to get past Verstappen. This part of the circuit, it's all about straight line speed, and unfortunately we just do not have the minerals, do not have the facilities. It's kind of been like that all game, really. Since at it.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race. Gap to your teammate behind is 4.4 seconds.
Hopefully he'll make a mistake, but if not, it's fine. He'll live with P2. Taking unnecessary risks going on those curbs. Because obviously they're going to be extremely slippery. It's just the nature of Japan. It's just a difficult circuit to overtake. You're too far away to launch a dive bomb into the hairpin, which is fine. The only thing I could possibly do is maybe a launch into the final chicane, maybe. But to do that, I need to get closer, and the fact that I just locked up, it's not looking good. Not looking good at all. I'm not even gaining. Oh, I am a little bit. Oh, I might be able to do it. I've got to launch it. Oh, that's dirty. That's dirty. That's extremely dirty. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. Not in league racing. Do all that good stuff. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button.
What a drive that was to take the win for Ferrari today. Anthony Davidson, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they clearly have a car that comes alive in the kind of conditions we were dealing with today. It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Looking at the podium, you can see that red suit familiar to fans across the globe. A world-class win for a world-class team. Ferrari, do it again. Now, let's discuss, Ant. Who would you say is a contender for driver of the day?
Well, my driver of the day has to be Charles Leclerc. He was unstoppable out on the track today, weaving through the competition with ease.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So, Suzuka, the setup, let's go. I've gone with 38 on the front and 34 on the rear. Japan, as long as you can navigate sector 1, which is the twisty turny bits. I know twisty turny bits are not an actual sentence, but it is for this. It's exactly what I need. So yeah, it's just one of those things that it needs to be done. You got the front wing of 38, got a rear wing of 34, and it is what it is. No problems at all. Just on the transmission is 50. The off diff is 52%. It is what it is. Pretty similar to the dry setup, really. But if it's not broke, don't fix it. Again, on the suspension geometry, it's right, left. Onto the suspension. Suspension is where it's changed quite a lot as well from the dry setup. I've gone with 28 on the front suspension, 11 on the rear suspension, front anti-roll bar of 7, rear anti-roll bar of 1. Ride height, hired the ride height just a little bit on this one, just to help with the curbs. The curbs are going to be extremely slippery, especially through sector 1, down the hill into sector 2, and you're going to need to stay off the curbs at the spoon corner as well. But yeah, going with 36/40. Brakes, again, this only applies for ABS off users. 156 on the tyres. I've kept the tyres exactly the same as a dry setup. Yes, there is a potential for them to overheat, but you're going to want more temperature in the tyres than you don't. But before I usually say do all that good stuff, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, what I will say is you guys need to make sure that you are experimenting yourselves with these setups. This setup, if I was running a wet Japan race, I would absolutely bolt this setup on and I would bolt out the gates with it, no problem at all. Go and do what I got to do and then job done. However, I could drive completely different to the way you guys drive. So when you experiment, you chop and change and move things left and right and whatnot, you could find the setup actually comes alive for you and just makes you a better driver really. But yeah, it's entirely up to you. I hope it helps, I really do. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Peace.